Hi everyone, this is Connie from Connie's Nails and Creative Creations. Today I'm taking part in a challenge and we'll get back to that in just a minute, all the information. Now this is 5 under 5, so you do 5 crafts. Each one has to be under $5. So as you saw, this is a little ice skate, and it had a little broken blade, and I got this for 74 cents. So I'm just using the Dollar Tree cement on it and a little bit of hot glue to get that to stick. And then I've got a little bit of floral foam, and I am just putting it inside the top. It's a little hollow at the top. So I am just putting it in there, and that little blade fell off again, so I had to fix it again. But we got it. So as soon as I got this fixed and I got a little floral foam in here, then I'm going to embellish it with some Christmas greenery. And this is just a bag of greenery that I bought at a thrift store. I got it for $1.50 and I've been using it for almost 2 years. It's kind of starting to get low, so, or no, it's been only a year, that's right. So I'm just going to arrange this and put these all in here. And if you are new to my channel, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. I can't wait to get to know you. And if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. And if you're not, do think about becoming one of my subscribers. Hit that subscribe button. Give me a big old thumbs up. Leave me a comment. Oh, and don't forget to hit that notification bell. If you hit it twice, you can click on all. That means you should be notified every time I upload a video, which is cool because then you won't miss any. So as you can see, I am just working away at this little ice skate. I love ice skates. I used to ice skate when I was younger. Taught my kids all how to ice skate. My husband, no, he does not know how. But, and that is it. Now, so, project number 2. All right, I got this little shelf, the triangle shelf from the Dollar Tree. And I was thinking about taking the back off, but I'm going to be painting the whole thing green. So I'm using a chalk paint, and I can't remember if it was Waverly or if it's Full Guard. I cannot remember. So I'm just going to paint the inside walls, the outside. The only thing I'm not going to paint is the back because you're not going to be able to see it. So I'm just going to paint that whole thing green. Okay, now I'm finishing up, and I'm taking one of those little drawer blocks from the Dollar Tree, and I'm only going to use the bottom, and I'm going to use my Waverly Antique. Actually, I'm going to take some Jenga blocks from the Dollar Tree. I got to make a little stand, a skinnier stand on top of it so that it will look like a tree stand or tree trunk on a stand. So I'm just going to use my wood glue and then my hot glue. When bare wood is up against bare wood with glue gun, or not glue gun, wood glue, it is stronger than any other glue. It even actually makes it, that bond is stronger than the actual wood. So as you can see, I'm doing the same thing, and I'm hooking this stand on. Then I'm going to take my Waverly, actually I'm going to do a second coat. I'm jumping ahead of myself. What is wrong with me? So I'm just putting a second coat on the inside bottom because that's where it was kind of pinkish purple. So I'm just covering that up. Now I'm doing the Waverly Antique wax and covering the whole thing, and then using a paper towel and wiping it off. And I am a Plaid ambassador, and so I get these products so I can share them with you on my videos. I'm an ambassador, so there's a link down in my description to my link tree, and my products are on there. And if they're not, let me know. I've been trying to add a lot of them so that it doesn't, so I don't forget. So I'm just doing the whole thing. And then this, I forgot and painted the bottom, and that really isn't wood. So I just used hot glue on the top of this to hook it on there, and not the wood glue. Okay, I'm now trying to get this all dry with my Darcy heat gun, and I got some green and white baker's twine from the Dollar Tree, and I am just going to hang bells all the way inside of this triangle. Now I'm adding a silver star to the top, and then I am grabbing some gems. I'm going for red and blue because I don't want green ones because it wouldn't show up as well. So I am just kind of picking through those to get enough to go on the end of each one of those strings, not the end, on the side, so that I can hook them on there, and so that it looks more festive. And then I'm just going to hook this right on to that stand. So as you can see, I'm just using a little bit of hot glue and just putting every other one red and then every other one blue. And the bells each string goes from 1 to 6 at the bottom. And I've got silver and gold bells on there. And so once I got that done, then I went ahead and I am going to glue it right to that stand, and then we're going to call this project finished. Okay, here I am finishing up and gluing this on, and then this project is going to be over, or done. Let's just say that. I thought I really liked this one. I enjoyed doing it a lot. And then I realized when I did that the stand was too thin, so I had to add 2 more Jenga blocks and use antique wax on them so they all matched. But let's get to this information. This is the 5 for 5, like I had said before. The host is Emily from Farm Charm Chic and Missi from the Misty Cove, and their guest co-host is Amanda from 6 Kids and a Glue Gun. Now all their information is going to be down in the description box, as well as the playlist link will be there too, and their channel links. So let's get right into this project number 3. Okay, I took this red and burlap striped it was part of a bag I got last Christmas, and I'm just trimming the hem off of it. And then I've got that white styrofoam cone. I got that from the Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to wrap it. I'm going to make a little tree out of this, so I'm going to wrap it just using hot glue, and then you'll see what I'm going to do. You can also see that garland has little red bells on it. That's also from the Dollar Tree. And then the little wooden square I got from Amazon, and that also is going to be part of the stand, as well as some more Jenga blocks or tumbling towers, however you want to say it. So I am just trimming this and gluing it on, and then I'm going to trim around the top and trim around the bottom, and then I am going to cut a small circle to go around on the top. And actually I didn't trim the bottom. Well, I trimmed part of it, but I also glued it, and I made sure that there was room for a dowel to go through it so that it will be standing up on the stand, standing on the stand. Woo! Okay, I'm really wordy tonight. I can't get my words straight, but I am just working on this. Like I said, I'm making sure there's a space for that to go through. This is a fairly simple project, but it only costed me $2, and the mailbox costed me about $1.25. The tree with the bells, that costed me probably $2, and this one's maybe $2 and maybe 25 cents. Here I am using the wood glue and the hot glue again. Now the dowel has to go inside these, so I'm using 6, and so I've got 2. Then I'm putting the dowel in, and then I'm putting 2 next to it and 2 in front of it. That will hold the dowel completely in place. And I'm going to use my antique wax again, and I'm going to use that on the square as well as the bottom and the dowel. And I'm doing the same thing, hooking it on the wood so that it is completely secure. And then I'm taking the antique wax, and I'm going to completely coat this just like I did the other 2 actually, and using a paper towel, wiping off any excess, doing the dowel as well. And this is a different type of wood on that little square, so it's darker, but that's okay. Here I am tracing a circle, then I'm going to cut that circle out, and this is burlap. So I'm using the top for the star. I'm using a skewer, so it's pointy. But first I took that little wooden star and I put on antique wax from Folk Art, and I'm going to put that on the skewer as well. But I'm going to glue the skewer first to it, and then I will go ahead and stick the sharp part right through the little burlap so that this will all be together. As you can see, I'm just gluing that garland, the Dollar Tree garland around, and I'm going to hook it on that stand and it will be done. Let's get to project number 4. Okay, so I got this mailbox from Dollar Tree last year, and I'm just taking the other part of that drawer box and I'm using the antique wax on it, and then I am going to make another stand for that, a smaller one, but I'm just wiping those off. And this has the cutout, but I'm just going to turn the cutout to the back so you won't be able to see it. And I am getting the Jenga blocks again, and I'm hooking them together the same exact way so that I can hook this mailbox to it. Now, a lot of people cover the mailbox and or paint it. I liked the design, so I am keeping that design. I'm just going to embellish the mailbox more than just painting it or putting some paper over it. So I'm just going to get this all ready, and then I'm going to hook it on the mailbox, or hook the mailbox onto it. And the cutout is on the back of that. I saw my hand, and so it is on the back. So here I go. I am going to position it, and I'm going to glue it on there, and then it kind of doesn't stay real well, so I have to re-glue it. So now I'm just taking a bunch of different picks. Most of these came from the Dollar Tree, some did not, but I'm just going to embellish this and make it where it looks beautiful. And this costed me $1 for the mailbox and maybe 20 cents for the Jenga blocks. And then probably, well, $1 was for that pick I just put in. And the other pick, I'm going to use part of it. And another one, so maybe let's call this a $4 one. And as you can see, it came off, so I glued it back on. Let's get to the last project, number 5. Now this is kind of a weird one. These are bells from the Dollar Tree. And I'm going to make little lanterns, but they're not going to light up. And I'm taking that white fur off. And then it has a strip of glitter. So I'm going to use Mod Podge on that glitter. I'm looking at all my stuff trying to figure out what I want to do. But I do end up putting Mod Podge on that because I didn't want the glitter falling off. And that will subdue it. And I used gloss so it doesn't look out of place when I get done with this. And then I am just going to use some more of that tumbling tower and make a stand on top of those pieces of wood squares. And I'm just going to stick it on there and then embellish it. this costed me, maybe $1.50 total, maybe $2. And this, I hope you guys like these. And I took one shot with the one tree, and then I took another shot with the other trees. So I hope you guys like these. Don't forget to give me a big old thumbs up. Call somebody, tell them you love them. You guys have the most blessed day and week, and be the Bible somebody reads today. Bye.